The earlier diagram depicting an economy is what we call a model. Economists love models. No, we are not that much into fashion. Our models are usually represented as diagrams or mathematical models, but we do like them. Modern economies are extremely complex, as we have noted. To make sense of them, we need to simplify matters. A model gets rid of all aspects that complicate analysis of questions we want answers to. A good model will reduce the problems to its essentials and provide strong, confident answers. Let's see how such a model works. Let us suppose that an economy produces only two goods, milk and computers. Milk because it's a consumption good. Almost everybody consumes milk or some milk product. And in the age of IT, computers seem like a natural choice. Let us draw a diagram with milk and computers. On the x-axis, I will put milk. On the y-axis, I'll put computers. With all the resources that an economy has, there is a maximum amount of milk that it can produce. Let us mark this as A. Similarly, there is a maximum amount of computers that we can produce. Let us mark this B. Are these the only choices? No, we should be able to produce various combinations of milk and computers. Let us join the 2 points A and B by a straight line. So now the economy can produce any combination on the line AB. So as we move down the line from B to A, we are giving up computers to get milk. It seems like our economy is a very strange machine that turns computers into milk. Sounds like a horror movie, right? What actually happens is that resources are moved from the production of computers and used in the production of milk. So yes, our economy does turn computers to milk and the other way around. Should a straight line be the right one to depict the available combinations? As you move resources to the production of milk, initially you should get a lot of milk. You will start with cows, cow herds, cattle sheds, which are not very useful for producing computers, but very good for producing milk. These resources are specialized for producing milk. So when you move from B to C, you get a lot of milk by sacrificing a few badly made computers. As you move from C to D, you will get more milk, but not as much as before, because the new resources are not as productive. As we go further along, it should get even more difficult, and we would reach a situation where we are using our computer engineers to produce milk. Obviously, we'll get very little extra milk through this move. So the cost of producing more and more milk becomes more expensive as we produce more and more milk. So the curve should not be a straight line, but a curve that looks like this. This correctly shows the choices available to the economy. This rather simple looking curve has a long name. It's called the production possibility frontier because it shows how much any economy can produce if it fully uses all its resources. Even the most successful economy cannot go beyond its frontier. So an economy has to live within its means, like we all do. The best we can hope for is to be somewhere on the frontier, fully utilizing all our resources. But where exactly? Well, that's for the society to decide. But how will the society decide? Well, the market will decide. Actually, consumers and producers will together decide using the market. There are a couple of interesting points to note though. First, as you go down the PPF, you get more milk, but at the cost of fewer computers. So the cost of more milk is fewer computers. This is a very important concept in economics. The cost of anything is what you have to give up, the next best alternative. It deserves a special term, opportunity cost. If we move from C to D, then we are gaining 200 million gallons of milk and losing 50 million computers. So we can say that the opportunity cost is roughly 50 divided by 200, or 1/4. So the slope of the PPF shows the opportunity cost at each point on the PPF. The other point is that society's choices matter. Milk is a consumption good. Once consumed, it's gone. Computers last for a long time and can be used productively. Usually, a country which has more computers will be more productive. Higher productivity implies higher levels of output, more milk and more computers in the future. So if we choose a point like C, we will find ourselves on a higher PPF than if we choose a point like D. Higher levels of investment today will get us more goods, a higher standard of living in the future. Let us end this section on this cheerful note, and we will go deeper into markets next.